The chair recognizes now the distinguished gentleman from Texas, Mr. Lampson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Vice President, for joining us today. Your public service is most appreciated. In 1945, the United States Army published a book cautioning our country about our reliance on fossil fuels. It has been 62 years since that message was published, since that statement was published. And even you, with your message, your powerful positions that you have held, have had a very difficult time getting the message out to the rest of this world. But your relentlessness hopefully is going to pay off, and we thank you for that. As we probably all know, coal is the least expensive and the most abundant fuel that we have in this country, and a fuel that is also most available in India and China as well. Recently in Texas, TXU had a plan to build 8 new coal-fired plants, and that caused a great deal of controversy due to the concerns about air quality and carbon dioxide emissions. What do we need to do to make clean coal viable, and what are the key areas of research and investment that we need?
Well, first of all, I want to compliment the people of Texas who rose up en masse to block that cynical plan by TXU to move forward. And you know, if you look at what happened, it was Republican mayors alongside Democratic mayors. Virtually every significant mayor in the state of Texas was involved in protesting that going forward. You and your group, Nick, were just terrific in that. And this is a grassroots movement, and it's bipartisan. And now to your question, we need to make sure that we accelerate the development of carbon capture and sequestration. And we need to avoid the easy assertion that if you just use it for enhanced oil recovery, that's sequestering it, because the geological deposits have to be ones that are not porous. We can't pretend that it won't come back up through, if it's put in the wrong places. But if it's done right, then this does open up the opportunity to continue using coal. Now, pulverized coal, according to the old approach where they just heat it up, then you're producing so much nitrogen along with the CO2, there's no way to capture it. And new designs with oxygen enrichment, this is above my pay grade, but they say that there are ways to design these plants that make them capture and sequestration friendly. Now, a lot of times the problem is you have to have the geological formation close enough to the coal deposits and also close enough to the places where you're going to sell the electricity to make it all economically feasible. The places that are doing the best job appear to be Norway and Iceland. And they're storing it offshore under the seabed where the water pressure holds it in place safely. But coal's future depends on getting an accurate price for carbon in the marketplace and the speedy development of carbon capture and sequestration technology.
Thank you very much. I have other questions, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to submit them for the record, and I yield my time.
So ordered. Chair thanks the distinguished gentleman.